Okay, I'm gonna give you a play-by-play of what just happened.
Yeah.
So last night I had a manic anxiety attack. I was I couldn't stop crying. I was just like, but that was freaking me out. So I was like, something's clearly wrong. And I tried to go to bed, and then I maybe got like 40 minutes of sleep last night. And so when I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, I got to figure this day out. I can't call into work. There's a bunch of shit I got to do. I had about 14 pallets that I had to wrap and strap, and then I had 17 pallets that I had to receive an intake on a special form, and then I had 12 pallets that had to go out. So there was a whole bunch of things I had to do.
And then you had to go to work.
And and then that was all just the bathroom. And then after work, because I had to give a coworker a ride home because she had to drop her car off at a mechanic this morning. So I picked her up from the mechanic and then took her to work. So whenever we were going from work to home, she was like, hey, the mechanic called me and said that my car was ready, but didn't tell me where to pick up the key. So I'm gonna go. You drop me off at my house. Not drop me off. We go to my house. I'll get my key. You drop me off at my car, and we'll figure it out there. We go to her house. She gets her key. We go to the car. The car is locked in an impound behind the mechanic, and it's locked. Like there's no one working there right now. So she was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Do you think you could just like take me to my mom's house so we could pick up my dog and then take my dog to my house? And I was like, okay. Meanwhile, my roommate is calling me like, hey, are you home? The cats haven't been fed. I fed them very early this morning and I bet they're starving. And I was like, cats can't tell time. They can't tell time. Stop. You have to stop it. And like just so much stuff kept happening. And it was the whole dog thing that I was like, you know what? Something else might happen, and I'm gonna be stuck. I'm gonna be stuck in an endless loop of driving you around. So I messaged you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna read the message.
It sounds like you're about to die.
It definitely sounded
like it sounds like you're about to abstract. Like it's bad.
It says, "Hey folks, I'm so sorry. I'm really, really trying to make it, but it's getting worse."
It's the scariest thing I've ever read.
I'm so sorry.
It is getting worse.
I don't know if it sounds like something you'd receive from like Mr. Bean, It's like, I'm trying to make it to my doctor's appointment, but it's just getting worse.
But there's a chicken on both of my hands,
Oh boy. Well,
really unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear about all of your woes.
That sounds just like all the weird mishaps that the main characters of this movie get into. Honestly, sounds just like the knife throwing scene. Just like it.
Nice, X, you did it. That's, Roger, what you just said is just like the movie Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle, yeah.
Yeah. Well, hello, listeners, and welcome back to the podcast where we watch a movie and dare to ask the question. I didn't write anything, guys. I've been so busy.
Oh, you write those?
Yeah, I usually write them.
Hey, on the benefit, all this trauma will unblock your chi flow, and you'll become the natural kung fu master you're always meant to be.
We are three unpaid interns who have been locked away in a basement somewhere in Hollywood and forced to turn out sequels to movies that nobody asked for. So grab some popcorn and a hard hat and a man who resembles a frog.
And we're really trying to make it, but it's getting worse.
On the ground floor of Sequel Factory. I've had to warn the second podcast, do a D&D podcast after this show. I've had to warn them like, hey folks, I might not make it. I might not be able to do the show.
I'm coming in sad.
Hey, Roger, maybe invest in a thesaurus, and you can find other words that doesn't always make it sound like you're about to off yourself before recording a podcast.
ChatGPT, could you make this note sound less suicidal? Thank
you. But yeah,
what's your name? Damn you.
Oh, I'm Roger.
I'm Jet.
And I'm X.
I'm
Yes.
Jet.
Now that we've established who we are and what the show is,
We could talk about the movie now. Yeah.
Hold on. Cut out that
What are we
pause
holding?
and pick back in. Pick up back in on right here. Yeah, right here. We watched Kung Fu Hustle this week, a 2004 action comedy Chinese Hong Kong Kung Fu movie collaboration that's a rip-roaring, fun martial artsy wire work time with a lot of disturbing, vile cartoon imagery.
yeah. We had watched a movie previously that we had compared to a sort of live action anime. That movie being Street Racer.
Speed Racer, yes.
Oh,
This movie did. I hate it. I hate to say this to you, Jet. This movie did such a better job at being a live action anime.
No, you have not watched anime a lot. It's doing Hanna-Barbera crap, man.
I call every cartoon an anime. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, Scooby Doo
Japanese.
You're wrong.
It's Chinese.
anime. So
Yeah, you racist.
You think all
Fuck.
Asian cartoons look the same?
well, if that was the case, it'd be
Bastard.
pronounced Hanna-Barbera.
Okay.
Yeah. Do that again. Do that again for every East Asian ethnicity.
I don't
Yeah.
actually know if we're keeping that joke.
And Korean.
I work with a Korean.
Oh, okay. Then you'll be assassinated come morning.
He's Korean and Mexican, so you could assume the food he makes is mostly good.
Wow. That's messed
Yeah.
up. for you
Korean
to
half,
say.
yeah.
Oh yeah, X doesn't like any Mexican food.
I don't mind Mexican food. I just don't like it, you know? Never crave it. Ever.
Okay,
But
alright.
I
That's
do every
that's really messed up, and it's up to me, a white man, to police you.
What are you gonna do about it, Jet? You're gonna force feed me empanadas?
It's a complex issue. A savior
not
complex
Mexican?
issue.
No.
You could lie to me, dude. I wouldn't know. Oh, wait. So X doesn't like tortillas or lettuce or ground beef or tomato or cheese in any order.
Shredded cheddar cheese.
I definitely don't like
Little
four of those
chunks
things
of
that you said.
tomatoes. When the Dorito dust is on the hard shell of a taco.
Hey, folks, I think we should talk about
You
this
hate
movie.
authentic Mexican cuisine.
I hate it. Absolutely. Okay,
yeah.
Jet, I think, have you seen this movie before this?
No, I had not. I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Okay, I want to know your genuine thoughts then,
So
even if it's just brief.
I enjoyed all of the parts of it that weren't supposed to be funny. I thought the martial arts was spectacular, oftentimes. Like, even the wire work, I think, was integrated far better than I've almost ever seen it integrated in, like, this sort of style of sort of, like, you know, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon-esque kung fu movie. I actually thought the main character was really interesting. It's actually cool because it's a little bit ambiguous, like, who the, like, protagonist of the movie is. Because it starts off just in this, like, kind of ratty slum village in was it set in Hong Kong or in China? I don't know. Either way, this sort of like ratty
Shanghai. It's like the neighborhood
Shanghai
of
village.
Yeah.
Called the Pigsty, I think they call it.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kind of like meet some funky characters having some funky village times, and they've got a landlord who's mean, and the landlady is mean to her husband.
That was my thing. Where we dare to ask the question, why is Roger attracted to his landlord? The landlady. Why is that?
I'm glad we finally got there.
Yeah,
Someone
sorry,
who
folks.
can match your volume, Roger. He's nodding.
Yeah, yes, our audio show. I'm nodding in agreement.
Yeah, so we kind of follow this, and then there's this other plot where this like sort of wannabe gangster who's pretending to be a member of the Axe Gang, who's the dangerous gang that we meet in the framing sequence, shows up and starts picking a fight, and then the Axe Gang actually shows up and causes trouble, and then there's 3 kung fu masters in the village who fight them off, and then the Axe Gang hires some shamisen playing, I don't know what instrument it is, assassins to come fight them, and the assassins kill the 3 kung fu masters in the village, but then
they do.
The landlady and her husband are actually also kung fu masters, but pacifists, and then they fight back against the musician assassins and scare them off. And then the mob finally accepts the subplot character, who was the guy who originally picked a fight in the village, pretending to be a gangster. He just is some kind of loser wannabe who did, who learned kung fu from a pamphlet as a kid, but's never been good at anything. And
his sidekick are just trying to get like some kind of respect.
Yeah, they're trying to be
anybody they can find.
They're trying to be bad dudes so they can, get money and respect. And that is the case for these characters through like 90% of the movie. They are just trying to be bad guys and get ahead, and it just is not working out for them. And then at the end of the movie, the second biggest, baddest assassin man, the Beast, who the main character breaks out of prison on behalf of the Axe Gang so that they can kill the landlords, protagonist decides to fight the Beast, and then the Beast like almost kills him, but he heals really well because of his chi flow, and it gets unblocked, and then he becomes the kung fu master he was always meant to be, and I guess sort of doms the Beast until he gives up.
He mogs him pretty bad, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hype mogs, kung fu mogs, palm style mogging. And so he saves the town.
He beats the bad guy. Yeah.
It is
town.
It's like the strangest structure
Opens a lollipop shop
of a film I've just about ever seen, with a very strange protagonist, and all of that, despite sounding like an absolute mess to describe, is very compelling.
There was a moment during the movie that I was just like, I don't care that the CGI is like, it's bad. It's not good. It's almost
say that, but I think it holds up really well.
I was gonna say
it's from 2004.
It's definitely stylized.
Holds up really well. How like a balloon holds up a dresser better than air does.
What?
Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, I think the CGI doesn't matter that much, because the fight choreography and the physical, like literal stunt work that these actors have to perform was so impressive that a little CGI is like, okay, fine. Whatever.
The troubling elements of the movie for me come in.
Was when the cat got chopped in half?
Did that happen?
In a silhouette, yeah. Whenever the guys are, whenever they cut off the one master's head or whatever.
I didn't notice the cat.
Yeah, the cat jumps off of the awning, and it like you see the shadow being cast on the wall beyond, and the cat gets chopped in half, and I was like, uh-oh, it lost a star.
No, that's pretty cool, and I like when that happens in movies. It was more the fact that like throughout all of this like somewhat compelling character stuff and great martial arts and stunts and atypical but quite functional structuring, it's full of like auga, bing 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 bing, bang 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 bang, boom, like cartoon bullshit.
Hey, sorry, the producers are saying we didn't quite get all those. Could you do all those again in the same order?
Yeah, make sure your eyes pop out real well when you do it.
Make sure your jaw extends to hit the table. And your tongue rolls out.
And then I get two little mallets and play my teeth like a xylophone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like biting my nails, and it's like
It's like
Bing!
you're
And I
eating
slide
a-
it back like a typewriter. Bing!
Oh wow.
I don't know. I still really enjoy this movie. I think the CGI in this movie is better than a lot of the stuff we see nowadays.
You know what?
Even in like Marvel movies.
I went to go see Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg's new Disclosure Day, and I'll say that CGI is just as bad. I don't know what happened with. I think they spent their entire budget on Emily Blunt because god damn it, that CGI was not good. Even the editing of that movie wasn't good. I'll say it overall, good movie, but like there's so many elements of the movie that I did not like. So
yeah, I thought it was just okay. But
yeah, it was an okay movie.
Well, we'll be doing a sequel on a future episode. Disclosure Week. And Disclosure Month.
And then Disclosure Agreement.
Year. Oh, Disclosure Agreement.
Ooh.
Anyway.
And then a prequel, non-disclosure agreement.
Yes.
No one's ever signing disclosure agreements. It's always like, don't disclose. No,
Yeah,
but like,
a disclosure agreement is just agreeing to tell secrets.
you must disclose.
You have to. You are legally obligated to disclose this. Anyway, so this movie. Okay, I'm going to tell you the part that I laughed at hardest. Because unlike Jet, I have whimsy, and I enjoy this film.
Whimsical as crap. What is?
So there's a part
You know,
where...
wait, hold on. Before you go on, Roger, I have noticed any of the movies that we do that are meant to have like some level of humor, Jet is very not into it.
Yeah.
Name
is
one
there something
other
wrong?
example. Name one other example.
Yeah, Jet, you had the posture of, and forgive me for saying this, you had the posture of Stephen Hawking just a second ago, and I wasn't sure if everything was
Now
quite
or
all
a
right
few
with
years
you.
ago.
Well, now I think he's better
I don't think he's...
as far as
You think
posture
he'll-
goes.
Yeah,
You think they buried him in the chair?
You think they straightened him out?
I think they ironed that guy out before they put him
like,
down.
like cracked him like a whip. And then
Yeah.
yeah, I brought Little Shop of Horrors. It's a funny
Was
movie.
that a comedy?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Mm.
But you hadn't seen that one.
Yeah.
Okay,
hadn't
I'm
seen
sorry,
this one
Roger.
either.
What was your favorite part?
Okay, my favorite part, and my roommates can attest to this, because I was laughing audibly upstairs, and they were in the kitchen like, wow, this kung fu movie sure is funny to him, huh? And it was the sequence where sorry.
You really like it.
Sorry, guys, I haven't gotten a lot of sleep, and it's kind of catching up to me now. Is the scene where the main character's supposed to throw a knife at the landlady?
Yeah.
But he throws
Okay,
it,
yes,
and
that was a funny freaking scene.
and it ricochets and stabs him in the shoulder. And it ricochets and stabs him in the shoulder, and I can't remember how he gets the second knife stuck in him. He's like, hey, you throw a knife, and his friend is like,
and
okay.
he like goes back to swing.
He like
gets
reels
stuck
back.
in him. He's
and
like, why don't you get closer so you don't miss?
Uh-huh.
And then he like throws and it hits the like.
Well, on the
banister
third
up top.
one,
Yeah.
he pulls back, stabs, ends up throwing just the handle. The
Just
blade
the
is
handle.
Oh
still,
yeah, that's right. That's
the blade
right.
is still stuck in his arm, and then he turns back
And
and
she's
is like,
like,
"Oh,
"Who
where'd
threw
this
this
blade
handle
come
at me?"
from?" And then the friend reaches up and pulls the knife out, and the guy's like, "No, don't!" And then he's like, oh, "Okay," and he just puts it back in the stab wound.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really funny.
And then there was
I
a
agree.
basket of snakes that bite him on the
Oh
lips.
yeah, they just happened to be there. Yeah.
And eventually the landlady starts to chase after him. I'm still going. This is still part of my favorite part. Is when she
that's
just like
right.
chases after him, and they both start running in this sort of Sonic the Hedgehog tornado leg style of running, and they're both going very fast. And he looks in his rearview mirror, which is just a knife sticking out of his shoulder, and she's quickly approaching from behind, and they're dodging traffic. And there's a moment where they both I guess he goes under a truck and she goes over, but she strikes this pose, and she is like slowly turning through the air as she's going over this truck. And it's just it's the scene, like from her leaving the ground to hitting a billboard in admittedly a very comic book fashion or a cartoon fashion.
Yeah.
That whole sequence to me, I was laughing so hard. I thought it was so funny. But this is a guy who watched Kung Pao when he was 11. So there's that.
When you were 11. I think I watched Kung Pao and this movie back to back. Because I think I saw a clip of one of them on TV and I was like, I want to watch that movie. So I went to the library and I couldn't figure out which one it was. So I just got
if it was Kung Pao or Kung Fu. Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle.
Very
I just watched them
different.
back to back.
Very different takes on like kung fu comedy. Those two films, I think.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
I have not
Oda
seen Kung Pao in a while, so
I could quote that movie front to back. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I rather enjoyed this film. I enjoyed everything it had to offer. I thought that the masters, the Kung Fu masters, I think they had like a cool trio because like they didn't know each other was there. They were all just trying to like live a normal life. Same thing with the landlords. The landlords had lost a kid to Kung Fu and they thought, we'll never do this again. We're never fighting again. And there's a lore in the movie that builds this sort of fiction, I guess not fiction in the world, where there is a number one fighter. There is a number one Kung Fu master, right?
Well, there's a number one killer.
Oh, I'm sorry, killer, right?
Yeah.
And it's just kind of understood that exists. They don't go into a backstory about who is number 1 through 5, right? They don't pull an Afro samurai on you, right? Yeah, it is just like he's a killer. He's the best one. Here you go. But again, I think there's a really fun lore to the movie that you could build, especially with the hook they hand us at the very end.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
indeed. Because at the very end,
it's a very dirt bike kid ending.
Yeah, there's because the main character had as a child been sold this kung fu pamphlet by
a transient.
Just some sort of
he's like, hey,
an unhoused individual.
Sure, yeah. Who offers him this pamphlet for like $10, right? And the kid's like, well, I want to know kung fu to protect the innocent, so he gives him the $10, and then he tries to use these skills.
Yeah, and he's like, you have amazing chi flow and bone structure. You could be a kung fu master, which turns out was correct. Yeah. So we then later see this same man selling pamphlets to a new snot-nosed brat. Literally. It's upsetting to look at.
Hey, off the top of your head, without looking at it, how do you spell pamphlet?
Pamplet.
Okay, Roger's stupid. So here we are.
ROGERSTUPID. I missed a word.
Very good.
No, I thought it's been a while since I've seen this movie. And I always enjoy rewatching this movie. But when thinking about like sequel ideas, I was like, well, clearly we don't have to follow the same people, because honestly, it's like you were saying in your little recap, Sing is technically the main character. He's played by Stephen Chow, who also wrote and directed it. But his character isn't all that important, right? I mean, without him, it wouldn't matter. It's literally not until like the last freaking like 15 minutes of the movie that he becomes a kung fu master and like defeats the beast.
He's the character that has an arc. He's the character that drives a lot of the events into happening. So he's an important character, but he's not really like the hero until
it's technically none of these
cool.
events would have happened how they happened without him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the Axe Gang was still going to that neighborhood, because they show up like as he's there about to fight all the residents, which is also a really funny scene where he's like trying to challenge someone in the crowd. He's like picking the easiest person he can find.
That's a funny scene, yeah.
Right? Yeah. I feel like if he wasn't there, it would have just played out a little differently, but he happened to be there and he happened to just become a kung fu master, and then he ends just opening a candy store, right? So we could leave him there, but there could be a new gang, right? There could be new masters. It could not take place in Hong Kong, China at all, because what do we know about Chinese traditions, right? I think there's room to play.
I agree, and I like what Roger was saying about the idea of this sort of like ranking of kung fu masters. This film sort of structures itself around an old trope, both in like the Hong Kong kung fu scene, of the retired master who is bent on not fighting anymore, who has to fight again, right? This was the case with like half of the Bruce Lee movies that came out, etc. So perhaps we can structure it around a different like kung fu martial arts film trope, right? We can do the death game tournament thing, of the list of all of these strongest kung fu masters, and do a bit of a Street Fighter-esque parody thing, but also like what's the Bruce Lee movie?
Enter the Dragon?
Yeah, Enter the Dragon has a little bit of that, like, and then I think like Game of Death is also a Bruce Lee movie. Whatever.
I mean, they're like 50 years ago, man. Who knows?
Yeah, I think that is a good idea for the premise, and then perhaps one of these characters that's assembled to this tournament or death game or whatever is the grown-up version of the snot-nosed kid at the end. But we don't know who among the cast is that kid until at some point it's revealed.
Well,
yeah, it's totally not the guy with snot running down his face the whole movie.
No,
definitely not him.
So at the beginning, well, I shouldn't even say the beginning. There's a flashback where we talked about it, where the main character is given a pamphlet by some dirty dude, some dirty rotten dude, who's scamming children out of money by pretending a pamphlet can teach you how to fight. I've posted a picture of it here in the chat. Now, specifically, the move that he uses at the end is an homage to the pamphlet he was given as a child. Is this like sacred palm?
That's what the whole style that he fights in is based on.
However, the snot-nosed kid almost turns down this offer when given this same pamphlet. But then that same kid is offered 5 different pamphlets. Okay. Right. I just looking at them, I don't necessarily know what it could be. One of them just has a fucking sword.
One of them has 8 arms.
Yeah, the other one is a multi-armed demon. One of them has a dragon behind him, so there's options there. One of them is holding up a single finger, which is the most threatening, I think.
So we got sword style, single finger style.
Yeah. Sword finger, dragon arms.
Dragon arms, 9 arm style.
Why 9?
How many did you say there were?
There are 8, but I would like to know where you think, which side of the body does the 9th arm come out of?
Chest.
Oh, straight out the front.
Yeah.
Does it have a right arm where the palm faces left, or does it have a left arm where the palm faces right?
It has a left arm where the palm faces right, but the elbow goes the other direction.
That is confusing and would be hard to fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you're trying to get in there, and he's just flapping his hand, slapping you whenever you try to get close.
Yeah, maybe the character that uses the 8 arm style is just really good at slapping people. Are you guys familiar with like
so fast that it looks like he has multiple arms?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's probably not actual literal arms.
Unless it was like samsara, like, spiritual arms burst out from this person. I said samsara like I knew what I was talking about.
I feel like literally anything can happen in this universe, so why not?
Yeah.
I mean, the landlord was like, what, a rubber man?
He was kind of like a slippery rubber man.
Yeah, that was something I actually kind of disliked about his characters is at the beginning of the film, he's this kind of like, this kind of what to do, friendly
Pervert.
kind of. I was gonna say pervert, but in different cultures, it's kind of pleasant. Like his behavior is just like tee stop it, you rascal. You know, it's more friendly than it is nasty.
Yeah, but his wife literally beats him for being a pervert. So.
Yes. And his wife is never depicted without a cigarette in her mouth. And that's such a good character trait. Anyway, is that whenever he fights for the first time, he like deflects blows and like redirects them. And then later in the film, he just gets his ass kicked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, at the very beginning, when his wife is like beating him for flirting with the girl in the bathhouse or whatever, he like literally falls from like the 8th story of the building.
Yeah.
Right, and you think for a second he's dead, like even a pot falls on his head and everything, but he's fine. And then when the gang shows up, he like literally he like lifts his head up and then just puts it back down and like drags the dirt over his head. Yeah,
pretty funny.
Yeah, Jet. It was very funny.
It's pretty funny.
I agree with you, Jet. It was a funny movie that we all liked.
Yeah, I liked it. I just wasn't I just wasn't cracking up as much as I would have liked from a kung fu film, but whatever.
Oh yeah, On Bak really had some really funny tittering moments, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ip Man, hilarious.
Oh yeah, when he breaks that guy's leg.
Not kung
when he
fu,
loses
but
everything.
I was laughing quite a lot during the Raid movies, I will say.
You know what movie really got me? Battle Royale. Battle Royale really tickled me.
Royale. Oh, when those kids die.
Touched my funny bone.
Oh, when that cat gets cut in half.
Is that
really
Korean?
got
Is that a
me.
Korean film?
Yeah.
Battle is
No,
I'm pretty sure
Japanese.
Pretty sure Battle Royale is
I think-
Korean.
Yeah, it's Japanese.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna fact check.
Man, you know what had me cracking up, Old Boy? That is
Hey,
that is gold.
I went saw it in the cinema and I was busting a gut the whole time. So
Yeah. And until
when he eats that live squid,
Yeah.
I didn't see this. I don't know what we're talking about.
Man, the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan, that's a
Classic
gut-busting good
comedy.
time.
Oh, dang.
Classic.
Sun's out, guns
classic
out. Jet,
rule of threes. It's
Jet just
Spielberg
Jet just-
really knows how to do it.
adjusted his Snuggie or whatever
Yeah.
and really showed off his
My big
buys and
muscles.
tries over there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if we can have a
Mostly-
rubber
mostly
man, if we
buys.
can have a woman who yells really loud and can use a bell as a speaker, I feel like
Such
we can
a
do whatever
dope
the hell
scene.
we want.
That scene doesn't tell you what she's doing. Like, it's not super clear. She just seems to be slapping the top of a bell. We can stop talking about the first film very soon. But like her signature move is the lion's roar, which everyone up to this point is like, oh, a legend. It's unheard of. We thought it was fake. And she does it to destroy the first assassins. And this guy, the Beast, he kind of shrugs it. He's very surprised by it, but he does shrug it off, right? And so, like, clearly her signature move isn't enough. Well, she has a funeral bell that she has gifted this mob boss as an insult, and she starts slapping the top of it and being attacked at the same time. She's defending herself, and then, like, you're like, what the fuck is she doing? And eventually she gets, like, I don't know bell anatomy, but like the cap of it off, and her husband lifts it up, and it becomes this megaphone, this
Like a
speaker.
megaphone, yeah.
And it's such a cool idea, and I liked the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the Beast was a spectacular antagonist, genuinely like unhinged and scary until he turns into a big frog man.
The frog thing was a left field sort of move.
I guess, the question you hadn't been asking was, what kind of beast is the Beast? Turns out, frog.
Bullfrog. And you know it's a bullfrog because he rams you like a bull. Jumps like a frog.
Yeah. So we're all familiar with toads.
what I want to avoid
Okay.
in this sequel, not because I think this would be ill-fitting for the sequel, because what I don't want this episode to become is another listing of
let's just
goofy
list how many
ideas for characters. I don't want to do that again.
Sure.
That
we've
steered
only
us
done that
wrong
in at
too
least
many
7
times.
episodes, right?
The Cats Unleashed problem.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
The,
fine.
The Epstein sort
Literally
of episode we did about Jeffrey Epstein.
Hey, that was just listing cast members, right?
Yeah.
And what they do.
And what they're good at.
So we can't do that. As much as I would love to say, like, and this one's devil fruit power is his eyes go, you know.
I don't know if X understands what a devil fruit is.
He doesn't need to.
Okay. Well, very good. So we don't have to discuss the martial artists. We just have to know that they are special.
Yes.
Why is
these
there
guys are funny?
Why are they combating? Why are they combating?
Maybe the old man is actually trying to train up as many powerful martial artists as he can so that he can have them all compete in his sick game.
Okay, sort of a Shang Tsung.
Tell me what that means.
Did you not play any Mortal Kombat games?
No.
Okay, I cannot go into the deep lore of Mortal Kombat right now.
Is that the man that gets them all?
So Shang Tsung sets up a tournament between Outworld.
Is that the guy who says,
can't do this.
"Are you ready for this?"
He said. I guess in the first 2 games, it doesn't matter. The point is, he sets up a tournament so that so people from Earthrealm and Outworld have to fight each other, and whoever wins, depending on like which realm they're from, gets like. Earthrealm gets to stay Earthrealm, and Outworld, if they win, they get to infiltrate Earthrealm. It's so not important. The point is, he sets up the tournament, and anybody that he defeats, he absorbs their powers, right? Like he can take on their forms and fight as them.
Oh my god!
So like, it is a cool idea to think of this chameleon, ancient character handing out pamphlets of legit like. Destiny powers, because he can't absorb them through the pamphlets. He has to give them to chosen ones and then absorb them from them as they fight.
Maybe he's gonna use them all as like a crew for one last job.
Okay,
but it's a very dangerous job, and going into it. They might need to ask.
We kind of did an Ocean's 11 with the last episode.
No. This job is so dangerous. Going into it willingly might as well be
considered
sort of like
a squad,
like some kind of suicide squad.
Are they fighting a giant fish?
No, that was the good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Very technically, Starro's not a fish, but
he's one of the Outworlders,
along with Reptile and Melina.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. So he's trying to get them all to fight each other, but what is his dark motivation? Like, what does he get out of it by proliferating these martial arts so that he can gather them all
okay, I mean, we
again?
could just go like really basic and then build from there. What if there is a crazy, crazy evil that he cannot defeat on his own? So he sets up a tournament with which to find a partner to fight this crazy, crazy evil with. Because the crazy, crazy evil has a shadow that comes to life. Whoa. And they fight together side by side. I'm describing Noob Saibot from Mortal Kombat. They fight side by side. It's one is a robot, the other is a shadow.
I thought you got good at coming up with concepts.
No. You got me onto Mortal Kombat. They were a part of the cyber initiative in the Shinrai Ryu. But again, Sub-Zero's younger brother, I think his name was Bylin. Oh, I actually forgot this. Oh no, cut this part. It's not important.
Yeah,
it is a good idea. It is a good idea. It is a good idea to have a bad guy who can have his own little partner, right? And so the good guy has to build up a new warrior with which to fight the bad guy with.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, so Kung Fu Hustle is just kind of like a parody of Kung Fu tropes. We could just make this a parody of Mortal Kombat. All of our characters are just based on Mortal Kombat characters. We just don't call them by those names. So give us like 3 more.
I don't think they need to be direct parodies, right? Because I don't think the characters in Kung Fu Hustle are direct parodies of any.
I would say they're the
ones.
vaguest version. Like I think they are a carbon copy that someone has forgotten to like get the mold for. It's like, oh, they're this shape.
Kung Fu Hustle like characters are like they're like rejected gimmicky kung fu styles that in any other film they would have said that's too silly.
Yeah, I think they're just exaggerations of like the character traits of like a landlady who's too loud and a slippery landlord and the effeminate
Taylor, yeah.
Yeah.
And even the main character at the end, he fights with like childhood playground tactics, like stomping on people's toes and that kind of thing, because he kind of never grew up past his immature desire to seem tough. Then he opens a candy store, so he still hasn't.
Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned the candy store. Someone said something earlier that the two bumbling idiots throughout the movie are very bad at being bad.
Yeah.
I think that should be a central, like a core to this movie as well, because I love that concept of if you're bad at being bad, then you are naturally, organically, objectively good. Like, it is within not just your nature, but within your destiny to be good.
Right.
And I think
kind of.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Do you think that movie's
Wreck-It
funny?
Ralph. Megamind?
Yeah, how'd you feel about Megamind? Will Ferrell?
I think Megamind's.
Anna Faris?
Megamind cracks me up. Craps?
Brad
Will
Pitt?
Ferrell, Brad Pitt, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a kind of the cast.
David Cross.
Sure. So okay. So are they swept away to some magical island in the Caribbean where they host a tournament to see who's the best? Put on by a New York
would we be able to afford an
or...
island? Would we have someone who can provide an island?
We can't do this again!
But do they get whisked away to an island somewhere off of China?
Not.
I guess.
Let's not do an island.
Somewhere they could be secluded from, or maybe they get taken to a different dimension. Again, anything can happen in this universe. So
the Upside Down.
Oh, the whole movie's upside down because they're literally
they're upside down
in Australia.
Upside down. They do what those cowards at Stranger Things weren't willing to do, and make it so every single sequence in the alternate dimension is literally upside down.
Yeah, to shoot on film and to do it upside down.
Yeah.
Practically.
Okay, so I'm gonna everyone is literally turned upside down and given magnetic shoes to walk on the
wires
ceiling.
Anyway.
Yeah.
The whole movie is wire work in that even the cameramen are on wires.
See, we could say that we could advertise like the most wire work ever in a kung fu film, but most of it is for mundane walking purposes.
Yes, this is Kung Fu Hustle 2. We're gonna need more wires.
If he goes to pick up a drink, all wires.
The water is wired.
Yeah, it's wired to stay in the cup. Cause it's upside down. Yeah.
Ooh, here's kind of like a sort of like Chinese martial arts mysticism kind of tropey concept. Maybe there is like a hidden city that only appears, like once every 30 years or something. The doorway only appears once every 30 years, and you can come through, and then that's where the movie takes place, is in this ancient mythical hidden city.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
And then
But
Is
everyone
it a bracketed system? I'm sorry,
Explain.
everyone what?
I was
Hold
going
on,
to
finish your thought and then I'll explain.
My thought was that everyone thinks it's because they all get an invitation, right? From the old man. We see multiple characters living their lives. They all get, the golden ticket, right? That's to this mythical city that they all know by legend, right? It's like Atlantis to them. They're like, oh, I got it. In myth, it's a beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful place. And then when they actually get there, it's like because the door only opens every like 30 years, it's like way overcrowded and they're like out of toilet paper. So as soon as like the door opens, people are just like flooding out to like, whoo!
Yeah.
Do not go in there.
Yeah.
And it's actually like
detective of you.
It's actually like Kowloon walled city in there. It's like super like cramped and like slummy and wet and dirty inside, which is just a cool setting to set something in general.
Sure.
The Kowloon Wall City aesthetic, if you haven't seen it, is one of the coolest places I think that's ever existed on Earth. Full of gangs and crime and probably noodles.
But I mean, if you told me to describe, I guess gangs usually come with crime, huh? And crime usually comes with noodles.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes.
You looked at the camera really pointedly. Like that was like a mic drop moment.
Right down the barrel.
I literally never heard of this city. That is a...
Yeah, look up Kowloon Walled City. You'll agree it's a cool place to like... It doesn't exist anymore. They tore it down because it was too epic.
Yeah, they made like a park out of it. Huh.
Guess who spelled it wrong the first time, but I found it now. It's me.
It was at one time the most densely populated place on the surface of planet Earth. And I think if there actually was like a mystical city that you can only get out of or into every 30 years, I feel like it would quickly become like that.
Yeah, no, that's a really cool setting for a sequel to something like this.
Shang-Chi plays with that. Iron Fist plays with that idea. Like the Dark Doctor Strange stuff has that kind of like mystical hidden place, and it's very
all stuff that I've
seen.
seen.
I feel like even the Kung Fu TV show had something along those lines in it.
What's the Kung Fu TV show?
References are so they're always so dated, Jet.
What's wrong with my references?
Roger doesn't even know what the Kung Fu show was.
With David Carradine?
It was called the Kung Fu show?
It was called Kung Fu.
No, I don't. This is the closest thing I know to anything about what you're talking.
At similar time periods.
Hong Kong Phooey?
Hong Kong Phooey.
No, that's a different kind of racism.
No, yeah, this was the Hanna-Barbera of
oh god. Now you can't cut it from earlier because you did a callback to it. You idiot!
You gotta do the outro like that.
I probably won't. Yeah, this was the most kung fu anything media that I absorbed as a kid.
Ever had as a child.
Yeah. Hong Kong Phooey. I think that's how he sounded.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because he was both black and
a martial artist.
That's true. It was also like, oh man.
We should play a clip of Hong Kong Phooey for this part of the podcast.
I'll see if I can find one. It's fair use, right? We're talking about it, so.
It's fair use if you're talking about it.
Okay. So we got a location, we have a concept.
And there's some kind of force that's invaded this city and they can't get it out of there. And if they don't defeat this evil that is inside the city. It'll be trapped. The residents will all be trapped in there with it for the next
at least 30 years.
30 years. So if they gotta do the
wait
tournament,
a second. You just said something really fucking cool. What if the door to our realm wasn't the only one this city had access to every 30 years? That's why it's overpopulating, because there are multiple doors from multiple realms opening up and people are just coming. But something went wrong, a catastrophe in one of the other realms that nobody knew about for at least, well, at maximum 30 years. And when all the doors open, surprise, motherfuckers, a flying dragon serpent dog came through.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. And
They
it
just
knew
ran out
kung
of
fu.
toilet paper.
And they ran out. None of the other realms have toilet paper.
Yeah, it's something I didn't think about.
Humans are the only ones that poop.
The humans are the only ones that can power dirt
Well,
bikes,
they're
that's
not.
for sure.
But
They're the only ones that wipe.
the only ones that toot is what he's saying.
Yeah,
all the
that's
Outworlders use bidets.
they're so much more advanced than us.
Yes.
Yeah. No more
They-
banana leaves.
They didn't have the toilet paper. They had the debate. Oh my god, fuck me. The
Bidet?
bidets and baby wipes. But the baby wipes really messed up their plumbing systems.
It was
And there's no plumbers in that universe. So now they have to come.
no plumbers, nothing but dude wipes.
Yeah.
Oh
and-
yeah, it's
And they backed up everything.
It's dude wipes up to your knees as soon as you get in.
And you really gotta, man, you gotta march everywhere. There's no cars. You can't drive in that. It's a slog.
No, it's far
That's
too.
what
The Kowloon, anything with the aesthetic of the Kowloon Wall City is far too dense for motor vehicles.
Are there zip lines?
Yeah, there's zip lines.
Of course.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
I don't know if
You
I've
think
ever
those are
seen
for
your mouth get
laundry?
that big. Hell yeah! Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
What's happening?
Cool.
So the kid from the end is definitely in this, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the big reveal
Yeah.
is that he's the master. Which skill did we settle on him taking?
All of them.
we didn't.
all of them. Okay.
He read all of them?
He's the master of the 5 styles.
He's master of swords. He's master of a single finger. He's master of 8 arms tickle man. He's master of dragon behind you, and I
Oh,
guess
yeah,
the palm
sword.
one. So
And sword
No,
style.
he refused the palm one, so that's the one he doesn't have
Mm-hmm.
okay,
any access to. That
And
would have
that's
been
the problem.
6.
Is palm style is the only one that lets you wipe your nose. So he has to learn from
Yeah,
the
'cause he has to,
ancient
like-
Stephen Chow.
Right.
yeah, he can pick his nose with a finger or a sword.
Ooh. Yeah, but it's all mucusy. It's not boogers,
Yeah.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
do anything for him.
Yeah, it's no good.
And he came here to kick ass and wipe his nose.
And he's all out of
someone
nose?
and someone already used all the dude wipes.
And we're all out of dude wipes. This is a good part. We should do more of those during each episode. It's like little vocal
Just break.
instrumental breaks.
Yeah.
God.
And I'll do the bass.
Oh no, we got 2 bass players. What a lame band.
I could pick up some straw. What are those called? The where you drag it across the. Hey X, I didn't tell you. I got my rejection email from that modeling agency.
Oh no, Roger.
Oh, it
I
sucks.
said you're
I cut
ugly
that,
Uh,
I
professionally.
cut
but-
that whole
but-
story out of the episode.
Did you really? Long story short, I was contacted by a clothing company who was like, "Hey, we saw you on Backstage. Do you want to model underwear for us?" And I was like, "You looked at me more than once, right?" And they were like, "Well, we're doing a partnership with a band, and we just need you for like 4 hours." And I was like, "Okay." So I had to send in shirtless pictures of myself to this strange woman, and I was like, I apologized. I was like, sorry for this. And she's like, no, like, this is great. We're trying to reach a broader audience. And I was like, are you calling me broader? And I found out that the band that they were doing a promotion with was Nickelback. And
oh God, band.
This company that reached out to me sent my photos to Nickelback's promo team, and the promo team got back to them and said
they said, look at this photograph.
They said, look at this photograph.
Nice.
Yeah. And they said, this model does not meet our requirements of model. Is how they rejected me. So, yeah.
Too white for Nickelback.
The woman who messaged me was very apologetic. She was like, unfortunately, we're going to have to go in a different direction. Their team just said that you didn't fit their requirements. And I wanted to respond and be like, yeah, no shit. What do you mean? Yes, of course I don't. But yeah.
It was your Kraken tattoo that really...
Yeah, the Kraken tattoo that is split apart by stretch marks and aging.
Oh God.
Maybe there's a guy in there that gets powers from his tattoos.
Ooh.
And it's different.
He's got a Kraken tattoo, and then like he tentacles come out of his belly.
No, not tentacles. It's just his just arms get all wibbly, and he can wrap you up.
Oh, he got no bones except for his beak.
It's sort of rubber hose cartoon style at that point.
I really want to hear that being said in Chinese, though. Rubber hose cartoon style?
Because
like right before a big move? What are you singing?
I like bananas because they have no bones. Famous novelty song from like the 20s.
No, I try to stick to poisoning pigeons in the park. That's a real novelty song.
Oh.
From a long time
So was mine.
ago. X, give us your favorite novelty song from 70 years ago.
I don't know. Jeepers Creepers. 70 years ago. That was over 100 years ago, no?
Okay,
the one the Jet just said.
I forget it's not the 2000s, so.
God. Well, all right. So, Kung Fu, silliness, cool location, dude wipe dimension, and anything else we want to add before we put a pretty bow on this and push it out to be rejected by the producers?
Yeah, I think an extremely, awkwardly muscular woman should save everyone from a crushing literal glass ceiling and lift it so everyone can survive. But like Atlas, she is stuck there.
Ooh, and this is lean beef patty will be up for it.
Oh, did you pull that? Or is that a character?
No, that's an actual
That's
person.
A real person, yeah.
What? I can't believe I have to Google lean beef patty.
Yeah, she's a very buff influencer.
Yeah.
You're
lean
welcome,
beef patty,
Roger.
Google images. Oh, Bawooga! Oh, rear. Hell yeah!
Unfortunately, she's not Chinese.
Now's a good time to mention that I'm not wearing pants for this episode. So,
start, please.
Oh, no, I have underwear on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've got all the cast, all the members of Nickelback across the front.
Maybe one of the fighters is like a plumber guy, and he's like Mario.
Look at my tiny ass. Every time I do, it makes me ass. How did my ass get so red? What the hell is on my ass? This is where I went to ass. Okay, I'm done.
So is this plumber supposed to save the day by unclogging their septic tanks, or?
Yeah, and he says, "Let's go."
Shit, that's good. That is how a plumber would say that.
I actually have my actual favorite novelty song is from 1946.
I can't believe we're doing this.
The opening bar says, "I have a sad story to tell you. It may hurt your feelings a bit. Last night when I walked into my bathroom, I stepped in a big pile of shaving cream. Keep nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen."
Why did you sing the intro to that like Daniel Johnston?
It's just how it is. That's how the song is. According to Wikipedia, it's a song written by Benny Bell in 1946. It's a novelty song in which each verse ends with a mind rhyme of shit, but then transitions into shaving cream.
Man,
really gives away the joke.
Can mind rhyme be a character?
I mind rhyme.
You're thinking of the word shit.
You never know what I'm gonna say next. Shaving cream. Cocky mushrooms.
This is where I went to. You're thinking of the word school.
Okay. All right. So a plumber saves the day. It's the end of our movie.
Main character, he learns palm style and combines all of it into wiping his nose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uses his snot to lubricate the hinges on one of the rusty doors that allows him to return the evil dragon to his own dimension.
Okay. I was gonna say he learns palm style, which allows him to teach people how to wipe their own bums.
No, he's able to wipe.
I mean, yeah, he can get his nose, right? But
yeah.
It's all wiping, baby.
Yeah. This episode sucks.
Okay, wait. The episode doesn't suck yet. We have to name the movie.
I don't know why this one was called Kung Fu Hustle, honestly.
Well, because the main character is like hustling to be bad.
Oh, okay.
It is his Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Kowloon.
That's
Kung Fu shaving.
I don't
actually no. X, I think you hit it in one.
I mean, but it's not literally the walled city of Kowloon. It's just styled after them.
Maybe because they tore it down. Maybe it just moved to a different dimension.
Maybe
what if we take Kowloon Walled City
and move it somewhere else?
But imagine I said it with an accent. Oh, I'm not doing it anymore. Worm sign. I said that when I saw the newest Dune movie for the first time.
Yeah, same. I think
because Zendaya says worm sign, or someone does, and I go worm sign, and no one around me understood. Now what's the next movie we're watching? Jed, I think it's your turn.
Jed's turn, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't put anything in the.
Oh God!
In the movie ideas,
man, it's been a while since we talked about Jeffrey Epstein a lot. It's not gonna be a comedy.
All right, give us a drama.
Let's see.
I mean, we can always do Schindler's List.
Oh God.
So I'm trying to think of the saddest movie I can think of.
I don't think we can.
We can do both a comedy.
Is there a sequel to Children of Men?
And a drama. No, there's not a sequel to Children of Men. We could do a sequel to Life is Beautiful.
I don't know that one.
Is that the right one? Am I thinking of the right one? No, Life is Beautiful. It's the Italian movie. It's a comedy that then turns into a Holocaust movie.
Damn. We all know the sequel to that.
It won a Best Foreign Picture at the 1998 Oscars. Yeah, it's an Italian period comedy drama.
You know, for a period piece, I thought there'd be more blood.
Oof.
That's a reference to a video that X and I made with our old roommate Trey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that endless hallway one.
Wait, do you guys actually say that in it?
Yeah, there's a non sequitur where Trey says it.
Yeah. Huh.
In honor of Disclosure Day.
Okay.
people are calling it a spiritual sequel to Close Encounters of a Third Kind. Let's do a sequel to Close Encounters of a Third Kind.
It's funny because I was literally just thinking that when Roger was talking about Disclosure Day, so...
We have to agree now that we can't call it Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind.
The Fourth Kind.
No.
Nope.
Can't be called that.
No.
And which is exciting because I have not seen that movie.
You've not seen Close Encounters?
No, I've only seen the ending of it.
Have you seen Disclosure Day yet?
No.
No. Close Encounters is a much better movie, honestly.
Close Encounters is probably more succinct. It probably knew where it was going. It probably knew what audience it wanted.
Well, okay. If you if you would go see Kung Fu Kowloon, then consider giving us a follow, checking us out, giving us a rating, a review, maybe even a comment on whatever platform you listen on. You can also check out some of the other stuff we do, such as Paranormal Dudes, where Roger and I read spooky-ish stories from Reddit and lampoon them. And then you can check out Jet's YouTube channel, youtube.com/JetKusa, where he plays with toys and never laughs.
Yeah. No, I have no whimsy at all.
Not a single laugh. My favorite thing about your channel is whenever the cameraman laughs, when the cameraman breaks and laughs about something. It really adds an element of humanity to a video that is hosted by not a human.
No. Really an unfeeling thing. A thing that thinks only of violence and killing.
I think one of my favorite things about your videos, there was an episode where you were playing with like tabletop, it was like board games or like something, and you were playing like Connect 4 in a 3D space.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And you kept losing.
Yes.
And you was like at first it was like kind of fun for the bit, but then you couldn't win.
I was encountering a superior machine and realized that I am not the singularity.
Exactly.
Well, all right. With that, we will catch you guys next time on Sequel Factory for part 2.
The sequel
continued.
Wow.
Or I could just say continue. I'll let you decide which one to keep.
Yeah, I'm keeping that first one for sure. Jet, do you not know our theme song?
I don't. I don't listen to this crap.